Historically deemed mysterious, the pineal gland has become a subject of intensive study each year, unveiling its intricate and impressive nature. Its enigmatic aura stems from its connection to spiritual elevation, suggesting a potential portal to connect with the invisible realms. The pineal gland is a small organ located in the center of the brain, measuring between 5 and 8 millimeters and weighing about 150 milligrams. In the medical context, it is classified as an endocrine gland, producing hormones released into the bloodstream and transported to various organs. Its primary responsibility is the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates the circadian rhythm, serves as our biological clock, and functions as a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. Melatonin is produced in higher quantities at night, aiding sleep and mood regulation. This idea is substantiated by evidence indicating heightened pineal activity in individuals practicing meditation and spiritual activities. René Descartes, the 17th century French philosopher, proposed that the pineal gland served as the juncture where the soul unites with the body, considering it the only non-material part of the body. The physiological and spiritual process underpinning this connection occurs most prominently between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., correlated with the release of melatonin and 3 other hormones by the pineal gland. During this specific time frame, signals of light and darkness are transmitted via the optic nerve to the brain's biological clock control center, establishing a heightened connection between the rest of the body and the pineal gland. Melatonin, the primary hormone produced by the gland, as previously discussed, is responsible for regulating our sleep. It plays a crucial role in the proper functioning of our internal biological clock. Many individuals with insomnia purchase and consume melatonin to assist in their treatment. Additionally, melatonin contributes to strengthening the immune system, protecting cells from damage, reducing the risk of cancer, and enhancing mood and memory. Melatonin is essential for overall health and well-being. To produce an ample amount of melatonin, it is necessary to avoid exposure to artificial light at night and refrain from using electronic devices before bedtime. These lights can mislead our body into thinking it is not yet nighttime, disrupting melatonin production and completely upsetting our biological clock. Another substance produced by the pineal gland is serotonin, also known as the happiness hormone. Serotonin, a neurotransmitter facilitating communication between neurons, plays a crucial role in our well-being. It influences vital areas such as mood, sleep, appetite, memory, learning, reflexes, pain perception, and regulation of body temperature. The harmony of these functions largely depends on adequate serotonin levels in the body. When these levels decrease, impactful symptoms may arise, including depression, anxiety, insomnia, voracious appetite, difficulty concentrating, headaches, and muscle pains. The third substance released by the pineal gland between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. is arginine vasotosin. It is considered a natural analgesic and is responsible for inducing deep sleep. Lastly, the gland is also responsible for releasing epithalamine. Regarded as a key player in cognition, it stimulates learning and memory. Epithalamine triggers neural processes that enhance our ability to assimilate knowledge and retain information. Physiologically, it is possible to understand the significance attributed to the pineal gland. All these substances are essential for our mental well-being. But where does the spiritual aspect come into play? You may have heard at some point about the existence of the third eye. It is present in various cultures. In Egyptian culture, the Eye of Horus symbolizes spiritual vision and divine protection. Esoteric tradition associates the third eye with the ability to perceive beyond physical limits, exploring deeper dimensions of existence. According to ancient Hindu mythology, the goddess Parvati, the wife of the god Shiva, covered her eyes with her hands, plunging the world into darkness. The world was lost, directionless, without light. Fortunately, Shiva opened a third eye on his forehead and light returned to the world. Shiva's third eye is a symbol of spiritual enlightenment, cosmic consciousness, and the ability to see beyond appearances. In Hindu tradition, the pineal gland is associated with Shiva's third eye. Recently, researchers discovered that a 50-million-year-old fossilized lizard had a third eye on the top of its head. This eye, called the parietal eye, was light-sensitive and connected to the pineal gland. The finding of the parietal eye in lizards suggests that the human pineal gland may have evolved from a third eye. In addition to being light-sensitive, it is located in the same region of the brain where the parietal eye used to be. This evidence indicates that the pineal gland may have a much more complex and mysterious function than science has proven so far. In Hindu tradition, the pineal gland is associated with the sixth chakra, the Ajna chakra. The Ajna chakra is the center of intuition, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment. In Buddhist tradition, the pineal gland is associated with the seventh chakra, the Sahasrara chakra. The Sahasrara chakra is the center of cosmic consciousness, unity with the whole, and transcendence. In Western tradition, the pineal gland is often linked to the third eye, which is a symbol of clairvoyance and spiritual enlightenment. The third eye is believed to be the eye that sees beyond the five senses, responsible for intuitive and metaphysical vision. In various spiritual traditions and philosophies, the activation of the third eye is considered a step towards enlightenment and a deeper understanding of existence. Through the activation of the third eye, or the pineal gland, individuals may access subtler perceptions, connecting to higher aspects of consciousness and expanding their understanding of the universe and themselves. The activation of the gland depends on subtle steps, details that make all the difference. Meditation is effective because it allows the mind to quiet down, making the pineal gland more receptive. Practices of deep breathing, especially those associated with yoga, can also stimulate gland activity. Exposure to natural light, especially during the early morning hours, contributes to regulating the circadian cycle, positively impacting the pineal gland. Reducing exposure to artificial light at night, especially from electronic devices, creates an environment conducive to pineal gland activation. Ancient cultures knew that the pineal gland was a portal to the spiritual world, and modern science is beginning to discover that these beliefs may have a real basis. Recent research has found that the crystalline structures in the pineal gland possess remarkable electrical properties. This means they can generate an electric charge when subjected to pressure, similar to a quartz crystal. This characteristic makes it a kind of antenna for the brain, capable of receiving signals and adapting energy. This feature is surprising because the pineal gland is not a muscular or nervous organ. It is made up of epithelial cells, cells that line organs and cavities. How the crystalline structures of the pineal gland work is not yet fully understood. However, some researchers believe they may be involved in extrasensory perception, such as clairvoyance and telepathy. The discovery of the electrical properties of the pineal gland opens new possibilities for research into this mysterious organ. It may help better understand its function and its potential for health and spirituality. Research on the pineal gland is ongoing, and there is still much to learn about its functions and potential. It is possible that, in the future, we may develop new techniques to activate the pineal gland more effectively, leading to even greater benefits for health and our connection to the spiritual world. Imagine a world where everyone has access to an activated pineal gland. In this world, people would be more creative, intuitive, and compassionate. They would have a deeper understanding of the universe and themselves. If this video made sense to you, write in the comments, "It makes sense to me." Remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to get all the new content.